So a lot of these in your practice today that I wanted to go over, because most of you don't like writing things down. And unfortunately, the mass majority of you are going to make this really complicated and try not to draw the figure. So my first and foremost is to draw the figure. So it's a parallelogram, and it doesn't matter. That means you can draw a rectangle. It doesn't matter what you draw to. It doesn't have to be to scale. You're going to put M, N, O, P. So the naming can start wherever, but they have to be consecutive going clockwise around the shape. So consecutive going clockwise. So I can't go M, N, O, P because it's a zigzag. So we want to go clockwise around the shape from wherever we start. Okay, so if I have my shape drawn, that means I've taken care of the word parallelogram. And angle M is X. So this is X degrees. So we've taken care of that one. And angle P is 2X minus 3 degrees. So we're taking care of that one. So find the value of the measure of angle 0, O, and the measure of angle N. The biggest mistake people make here is that they solve for X and jump on the answer because they see the answer on a multiple choice question, but they don't remember what the question asked. So these are consecutive angles. So that means I know they're supplementary. So supplementary, which means equal to 180. So anything supplementary is equal to 180. Just a throwback, which won't be an issue here, but remember complementary is 90. So supplementary is 180, and these are supplementary. So this angle and this angle is supplementary. M and N would be considered supplementary. N and O would be considered supplementary, and P and O. So as you're reading in clockwise motion, the adjacent angles or the ones attached, they share a leg, are going to be supplementary. So we're going to take that, which means equal to 180. So X plus 2X minus 3 equals 180. Another really big call out. You guys are going to get excited with that number 180 because you understand it. Don't use it for lengths of sides. So only when it's discussing angles, so measure of angle, whatever, is 180 even in the table as a choice. So you're trying to narrow down your options because there's lots of rules you need to know. But 180 is never the answer unless we're talking about angles for sure. Okay? So X plus 2X is going to be 3X minus 3 equals 180. Then you get X by 6, so we're going to add 3 to both sides. 3X equals 183, and we're going to divide by 3 on both sides. And that's going to give us 61. Now, again, this answer is going to be on your multiple choice test. It will be there, but that is not the answer to the question. We're looking at O. So maybe I would highlight O and N over here. So X, we have these two angles. So X here, so this is X. So we can say that M is 61 degrees. This is not. And you can either plug it in and do 2 times X minus 3 and solve. Or remember, these are supplementary, so I could take that 61 away from 180. And know that down here is 119. Again, 2 times 61 minus 3 should give you 119 as well. So this again is not answering our question yet. We just have an X value when we know these angles. The question is asking for the angles on the other side. But you should know, hopefully, that opposite angles are congruent. So M and N. So the ones that are across from each other are congruent. So angle O is equal to angle M, which is 61 degrees. And then angle N is equal to angle P. So then angle N is 119.